All you water this video. Metal makana share button. I bought for your so cool mobile before my pro. Okay. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Yeah. I just made a very shocking discovery between last night and this morning. I found out that indeed it is true. Nobody has ever done half of what Mathias has done for Igbo. That's true. I agree. Share this video. Share this video. Mathias okay. Nobody born of a man in Igbo land has done water, not even half, up to half of what Mathias has done for Igbo. True. Share this video. On a done mmadụ for eziokwu. You want to go? 5 stars, Igbo, I greet you. Fabian Chika, that I greet you. Yeah? Ebe gadi go manya na ni Igbo aya. Wefu na indeed. Mandi Igbo nde nwa anwụ, mande dundo. Manda aka ya amụ. Na nda aka ya amụ ka ngapi ikwu maka nda aka ya amụ because na mama ho ka nda aka ya amụ si wee kwado wele abịa. Onwe bụ onye megolu kwọta ofufe Mathias mbelu na ana Igbo. Ana na-ekwuye ọdụkasị na ama ife a na-ekwu. Eziokwu do na nyanwu okwu. I will tell you why. Nji wee kwue. Ịghọtago? Mark eziokwu. Ebe again dey anything about Ogechi again. I will block you immediately. Ibe pakam again maka Ogechi na this broadcast neme. I will block you. When I alone na we see about poor. This is the last one in the menu. When I alone na we see about poor. This is the last one in the menu. If you had that day moon, all put on an app while Ogechi. If unemu do shame can na John. Unemu do shame. Some of you married men who can barely take care of their family. Every day, put on Facebook, Ogechi. Some of you who don't do shame. How to give fella had there more for the moon. One more of mates. Oboso na made many video here. Mother we put up it in the treating at that video. We put another. I block you immediately. When you feel people like you on my page, you are more like an emptiness to my page. So what are you doing here anyway? Sorry for that unnecessary distraction. So, as I was saying, Mathias. But before my Ganiru, I was shooting video. Every second in command, Mathias said, Galu no. Ebe Mathias na treatment. No. Ebe Mathias na treatment. Maximus Patrick. Oga Maximus Patrick bike ewe niwe. Na nwanne menolo nwanne ebele. Menolo nwanne ebele. Okay, smart Kenzo. Off you go. Blocked. Maximus Patrick menolo nwanne ebele because I will return the call today, this morning, after this broadcast. You want to go? So, no share that video. I made some 1, 2, or 3 observation note from that video. Second in command that the GO mail, which is number 1. Now, a lot of people, by a lot of people, you mean Nde Omena Nabuze Eziaku. Nde, okay. Valentine Aguano Kings. I love your courage. I love your courage. You want to go? I love your courage. Your courage is very strong. You want to go? So, By a lot of people, I mean Igboman Ezeaku, either their sympathizers or their members. We are suggesting Kafaya Mathias obodo. Second in command de Mathias and Mathias concur to Ifefa na-ekwu by ese na ọwụrụ na-eme ama ife melu that na nyanwa ya consider ijewe obodo oyiwo general treatment. Number one. Number two, I noted where second in command there, Chekube, was saying that na Mathias ya aduke echi na-eshi ada agwagwo na our ancestors and Chukwu Okike Abiama will come and heal Mathias. We heal Mathias. And I saw na the comment sections ebe countless of ndị omenala ụzọ mkpụrụ mmiri na ọnwụ, we are all writing Chukwu Okike Abiama will heal you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama heal you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama heal you. May Chukwu Okike Abiama heal you. That is number two. Number three, I noted when Mathias said na ọrụ na osi ọnarisha treatment ya ọ na-analụ at that moment na from echi na onweziri ike idesizi na hospital ya wele abịazi ya na treatment ebe. So let me stress on these three observations before I go to why I said that na Mathias, nobody has done what Mathias megoro ndị Igbo since ndị Igbo bido existing. Let me start with Chukwu Okike ama heal you. Sometimes ana m ada agwa ụmụnne anyị onweghị ife karịrị mmadụ ịda adọ articulate in this world, in this life anyị nọ na. Osukwe nya wo na okwu ị na-ekwu nwere ike ọ dada isha, but to be articulate ka ghara inwe loopholes where people can either hold you here or hold you here. You want to go? Off you go. Huh? You want to go? So, may Chukwu Okike Abiama hear you. Ị ga-adụ ka echi na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ. Kele onye na-ekpele ekpele ahụ. Ịbịa na ụlọ ọgwụ ndị omenala bụ ụzọ okwu asị na ọnwụ. Ọ Chukwu Okike Abiama wụ dọkịta n'ebe a. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. Ọ Chukwu Okike Abiama wụ ọgwụ unu na-anyụ. So if you believe that Chukwu Okike Abiama can heal somebody, for some of you, jee na that video ebe Chekube mere video mgbe ha je for that DGO na hospital. Jee na that video. In the nekido comment, you will laugh. If you are doing, it's not that na these people are Ezeaku, but it's just that na Mathias is an instrument, an end-time instrument. Ekwensu ji wee chi uchi ebele baalụ nda na-eme. O nwere ife a na-ekwu na mmadụ achọrọ ịhapụ ime alụ. O nwere ife a na-achọ na mmadụ na-achọ every avenue o na-eji wee na justify ajọ ife ọ na-eme. For example, onye na-egbu mmadụ, we always look for every opportunity to justify igbu mmadụ ha. He will give you examples of ebe egbugoro mmadụ, onye gburu mmadụ ejeghị nga. He will give you an example of ebe egbugoro mmadụ, ndị mmadụ na-akụrụ onye gburu mmadụ aka. He will keep running around looking for something to justify mmadụ ahụ ọ na-egbu, ka i wee ghọta na mmadụ ahụ ọ na-egbu dị justifiable because na ọ chọrọ ịhapụ igbu mmadụ. When the mmadụ ya wijide ha ebere akwa mgbe ahụ ka ife ahụ ya esi n'anya pụọ, mmadụ nọ n'ime ya abatakwa onwe through repentance, if you obere akwa promising you not to do it again. You got to go. Now, these people, by in a category of people who keep looking for everything, every avenue to justify mmadụ. And that is where Mathias comes into play in their life. Otherwise, somebody now saying that God cannot heal anybody, that there is nothing like spirituality, that no one na holy ahu, ijebe hospital, no one even jikoro go na chukwu, keri vi na ejebe ụlọ ụka eje eme. Why is that person in a comment section where the daddy GO of Omeana Bundempuru Miri Church? Naria wena seo me chukwu okike abịama heyo wee jụọ wosego chukwu okike abịama ọ bụ doctor chukwu okike abịama ọ bụ ụlọ ọgwụ ị ga-aṅụ? It's a question that even while he is in the hospital bed, you are even still wishing him that God will heal him. I am asking you, does it mean that you don't have confidence? Because he has already faced the reality according to your teaching, which is no hospital. The best place, or suppose the life is guaranteed. Why is it that even when he's already in good hands, even while he has already accepted the reality of things, you are still bringing in a supernatural being, praying that God should heal him, meaning that you believe that is not just the end. You were suspecting no well. That is why you for the Igbo na sem. Onyohi a support ho Mathias man onyohi a we conscience or pansi a support ho Mathias man nchegari nke onye adu so ana magu n'eziokwu onye nto a support ho Mathias man nchegari onye adu so onde n'ime arụ niile kwuru arụ a na-eme n'ala Igbo a support ho Mathias man nchegari onye adu so. These are the people you find supporting Mathias. Because scripture has one or two places where it is speaking directly to you. An instrument do against the fire in one way or the other. In one way or the other. That is why Ndocha seeking to live a free life free from interference. Life where they can do everything they want to do without somebody telling them, no, stop here, stop here. That is not the life of average Chacholo. They decided to move away gradually from God. A lot of things, despite the kind of security and everything done in America, for instance, conceive a lot of info that no do 20-something years when it bukolo Igbo na ahụ bata na park ebe ndị mmadụ nọ mee ya aka ọgba ndị mmadụ anwụsịsịa. A lot of ife ọjọọ ụfọdụ mmadụ nọkọta bụrụ egbe bata okpo ibu egbe gbamsịa ndị bịa n'ụlọ akwụkwọ or something like that. Alụ dị iche iche wee mere na America. Ndị mmadụ wee ṅụọ ọgwụ ike, ndị bi na street n'obodo ahụ efụrụ ndị bụ homeless due to the constant abuse of ọgwụ ike ha na-aṅụ. We condemn what they are thinking and their brains how we not on the street. For the name how them we brego. Because now that's they preach on their morals. They started deviating away. Donald Trump will say enough is enough. It is high time America turns back to God, because that is where the program of America started. That is where America started failing. We take it as a campaign to take America back to God. Note, Donald Trump is an already established billionaire. When I mean by billionaire, I mean billionaire in dollars. He has tested power before. He has been only on America, no doubt. We are the most powerful man. No what? Only on America, because in America with the world power, meaning he can decide to come for Nigeria and Nigeria will be in her soup. So for him to place God, let me even say, for him to acknowledge the kingship of Jesus Christ, what it means is that now the power carry the power in Kenya on anyway. Chitagona power in Kenya on anyway, Peter in Kenya mother. You know, they go to Yanya with capacity to end the window in the next minute. But despite power ni na oka believe no ngolo ye kalele ye adafwanya and don't respect Onya. That is why Donald Trump, in all the powers as the president of America, last time Okawu president, we saw pastors gathered to kneel down to pray for him. Despite power, we saw him invite a pastor from Nigeria to come and partake in his inauguration. That is the kind of fear such people will for God. You can barely take care of your family. You barely have control of your family. Your community, you walk around like a fugitive. You have not even added 1 thing to the mankind. Who are you? God, Donald Trump, fear that we should not fear him. Look at what you are saying. That God, Donald Trump, fear that we should not fear him. You fear Donald Trump. You fear Donald Trump. You cannot stand before Trump and speak. You cannot stand before him. Your breath is seized immediately. You cannot speak for 1 minute. Donald Trump. But onye ahụ ikwu n'ihu na-atụ Jehova egwu. Onye ahụ ikwu n'ihu kwetara n'ọchịchị diọkpara Chineke ahụ, which is Jesus Christ. We should call. He cannot even mention the name of Jesus Christ the way you are mentioning it. So this is why a lot of ndị okomoko, ndị okwu na ụka, ndị ogbu mmadụ, ndị ohi, ndị na-eme all manner of things, ndị na-eji adakpọ nwunye mmadụ, ndị na-eji analụ mmadụ ife ha n'ike, ji wee recruit behind Mathias. It is because of the message and nothing more. It is because the message is against the message that can help them to uphold their principle as a human being. Nobody is perfect. I am not perfect. But for the fact that we conscience, we malo, nefa adu njo, nefa adu mma, nefa adu njo, nefa adu mma. It is enough to show that your repentance is not far away from here. That is when we say nobody is perfect, but we are all working towards perfection. That is what it means. Ability to know what is good and what is bad. That is the greatest thing the gospel will allow. Now, if you keep turning people away from that gospel, it means you are telling them that n'ife donjo domma na nke domma donjo. That can only be okay. Ezugo, my question to you is that Mathias continued this nonsense for one popular Igbo person, which everyone who knows the truth knows. Why are you not openly condemning who started this bully against Christianity? Maybe you should tell me who started it, because I don't know. You should tell me who started it. I don't. You see, na Donald Trump, he believe in a miracle. Now, let me tell you. You are saying that Donald Trump, he believe in a miracle, right? Let me shock you now. Let me shock you. He is the president of America, right? He is the president of America, right? And the American with power and control over countries of the world. America will have world power. America can give and take. They have the power. He has the armies capable of him protect America from external and from internal, whatever. The pastor all invited from Nigeria and all the pastors who came to White House to come and pray, what are they praying for? That protection they are praying. Who are they praying for? That protection. So does it mean that behind aside the physical power American will, what they have at their disposal, what is that extra protection they are asking from God? You don't know that no believe in a miracle or what, right? Yet he paid for a flight that carried a pastor from Nigeria to America just to come and lay hands on him just to come and walk around the White House and pray for protection. Maybe America and the seat of power. And you are talking about not believing. What is miracle? Do you know the miracle I am asking God for? It may not be anything relating to health because I am strong. It may not be anything relating to God. The miracle I am asking God may be different from the miracle you are seeking from God. What am I to time? Asking na into who is way teacher. Cancel why is way teacher. Onye nke nwere ego nwere ife ọ na-achọ. Onye nke nwere ego nwee power nwere ife ọzọ ọ na-achọ. Onye nke nwere ego nwa ahụike nwee power nwere another thing ọ na-achọ. So ọ bụrụ na Donald Trump believe na the miracle. Kedu ife ọzọ ọ na-achọ n'aka ndị pastor? Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. So I have told you the people who calls Mathias Ezeaku Ejiofor is not that he's Ejiofor as per se, but he's a man who encourages them to go back and dwell in their evil doing. He is a man who shut the door of the conscience of their heart to tell them, if ọjọọ ha na-agwa ya emezina n'ụbọchị ikpeazụ na ihe eje enigwe na ile eme ife ọjọọ na enigwe adịghị wuo mere ife ọjọọ gaba no endere n'ụwa. Number one. Number two, if anya wiji ime na nzuzo esi na Chineke na-afụ na Chukwu na-afụ na onwere onye na-afụ ma na ọ na-afụ na onwere onye na-afụ mee ife ị chọrọ ime na onwere onye na-afụ na n'ụwa ka anyị nọ anọ ya ende n'ụwa. Are you getting me? Now, if ụjọ niile afa na-eme a na-atụ Chineke egwu na-atụ egwu na Jesus Christ ya abịa for the second time, ebia kpọrọ ndị nke na onwere onye na-abịa na Jesus na-abịa bịa kpọrọ na onwere onye na-abịa na Jesus nwụrụ maka njọ mụ na ya megoro eme ka anyị wee regret ya ifo ma ọzọ ka anyị ghara ime ọzọ. Mgbe o nwere ife dị etu ahụ mere medalụ tinye nwunye mmadụ gbuwe mmadụ zugbo ohi na onwe ife na-eme tọba ntọ kụba nsị gbuwe mmadụ na onwere ife na-eme n'ụwa ka anyị nọ n'ife niile ya ende n'ụwa. Ọwụrụ na oshelu ya etu a ọ ya amụ ife ọ ya ama that there are some message. For example, ọwụrụ kịta let me even logically put it this way. Iji wee gwa na good message as suppose he nwe any rival. Good message, no matter what that message is, provided that that message is pointing at a good direction, a wise man or a wise woman will never go after that message. Ọwụrụ na TV a deba na ụmụ na-egwu egwu wee kụwa the first TV igotakwa the second one ha gwurukwa egwu kụwa ya iwee gota the third one wee gwa ụmụ na onye metụ TV ya aka na ọ na-achọ ọkụ mmadụ na nke ije gota kịta ahụ TV ya ahụ imetụ aka na ọ ya achọkụ ụmụazị ya wee wuru maka na TV ya na-achọkụ achọkụ wee gbaferuzie ahụ ejizi eje emetụ the TV aka TV wee last ya 1 year wee last ya 2 years wee last ya 3 years wee ka na last wee ruo kịta. TV ya nwere ike manya da na-achọ ọkụ n'eziokwu. Now I am trying now to logically fit into the imagination only na-enwe that God does not exist. Ụmụ wee wolu maka egwu TV ịchọ ọkụ ha ịghọtago wee wolu maka hello mewe ngwa ngwa ka ọ ghara idile ha o mewe ngwa nsọwadọ ịghọtago welu maka fear ọfụ efe ahụ ịgwara ha wee gbalụ TV ọsọ iwe zọta TV igbo. Do you think that na mụnwa pụta wee bịa kpọọ ụmụ wee gbuo ụmụ na TV aha wee eme nchọkụ hapụkwa na efe ada dị unu gwara ụnụ na TV aha wee eme nchọkụ na efe ahụ egwuregwu ka o ji ewe egwu? Do you think that logically that I have not come over a good message, that I have not come against a good message capable of saving something. Do you think that I have not bring destruction upon this TV? Since some of you feel none otherwise, let us logically look at it. Let us agree with you that God does not exist. Let us agree with you that God does not exist. When you know that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, that the fear of God is the reason why evil is not at its peak, don't you think that coming against that message, if truly he doesn't exist, is equal to opening the gate of evil, is equal to unleashing evil? Look at what is happening in an Igbo since Mathias started preaching this message of deceit. You went and you went against the message that is capable of sustaining that TV, and the children will lose fear. Na TV are in chalk. Where you do TV are where does it leave you? Who are you? Yeah? Who are you? Obiodogu, the only male woman that is lazy. Let us meet physically on the ground. Let us know between me and you who is a man. Or church on a Facebook. Maybe church. Let us meet on the ground. Let us meet. Let us know who is lazy. Somebody who doesn't know where his meal will be coming from this morning. Yeah? You don't know where your next meal is coming from this morning. You are at the comfort of your home because you have 5 naira data and you can now talk. Giveaway. In another fake account. Yeah? When you're on a walk account on Facebook. Let us fire the message down. The message is more important. That is number one. Point there is, when they say, baby, check around your up message, I mean, programmer. So, point is, when I keep seeing them writing, I hear you. I ask myself, ka akpara ọra n'isi na ụgwọ MC Tosh akpadoro maazị ọra n'isi. Which Chukwu okike abịama has the power that is greater than the power do n'ọgwụ na drip akwere Mathias n'aka. Since he is already in good hands, since you know that where he is, his life is protected, na ndụ ya ya pụnata. Keri Chukwu okike abịama ị na-akpọ ka ọ bịa heruo ya ebe a, he is already in good hands. Only can be that some of you are more confused. You are confused because you are failing to differentiate between Mathias helping you to cover your evil deed and Mathias preaching reality. Because you know that what he is preaching is not a reality. He knows that what he is preaching is not a reality. If it is a reality, don't come and complain to us because it is something you are expecting. It is expected. Or if mmadụ atụbara anya ka ọ na-eme ome ije esabara mmadụ, but ọ wụrụ na ife tụbara anya, you know the solution. You know 5 things you are supposed to do. You don't need to come to Facebook to come and tell us because we don't. What can we do? What can we actually do to help you? So ọ wụrụ na ịma na the same reality ị na-ekwu before lụọ itinye mkpu bịa gwara anyị, why do you think na ọ bụrụ na nke m before lụọ that I cannot go to God na ọ karịa m? Ife iji wee tiri mkpu bịakwutere anyị because na ọ karịrị ya. There is nothing you can do. You are helpless. You believe that there is nothing you can do. You are helpless. There is nothing you can do. You are helpless. Your life now depends on the hand of a nurse or a doctor. What can I purposely do to help you? The same way I cry to God, that is the same way you are crying to us. If reality is a reality, I will go to hospital. Hospitals don't talk. Moto Yebujo hospital don't talk. Akuye hospital don't talk. You don't even need to say a word. Drive yourself to the hospital, go and take treatment. Life continues. Why are you complaining to us if it is a reality? Yes, the reality of Namuke Anuwani On a meeting, yeah? You can only talk to your friends, and we may, if I'm not your friends, I may not even know. You want to go? So if I am not your member, why should I even know that you are facing this reality? I am not your member. What should be my business with the business transaction in Jembe? What should be my concern with the what should be my concern with the abandoned another one? Let me not stress more on that part. The point is that they actually believe in God, but not the God we believe in. That is for some of them. The conclusion part of that story is that greater number of them actually believe in God and spirituality, but not the God we believe in. Or they may say, not the Bible God. And some of them are just intentionally doing what they are doing. Intentionally being that they actually know that God exists, but they are hiding under the cover of Matthias' message of there is no God to commit the evil and atrocities they are committing. That is another greater number of them, percentage to percentage. And the remaining ones are just ignorant. They are just ignorant. They need multiple messages to come there, different experiences and the life challenges to show them the direction that they should be going. That is for that one. Now, I go to the Matthias. I go to the part where Matthias said that in information, no, yeah, this is in a hospital, yeah, na hospital, I thought this hospital was celebrated so much. Now, what he did, a typical of Nigerian politician who said that he has provided all the medical health facilities and care in his state, running outside Nigeria to go and they receive treatment. If he is running out of Nigeria or he leaves Anambra State, Ghana Ebonyi State EJ, narrow treatment, na hospital in Ebonyi State. Is he not a, if I say that na medical facilities or health facilities na state here collapse, will I not be right? If Mathias Ezeaku happen the hospital, in fact, the most popular hospital na Facebook today is Mathias Ezeaku hospital. Now, the more popular, it is more popular than St. Nicholas. It was celebrated more than UMTH. It was celebrated more than Teaching Hospital. It was celebrated more than Toronto Hospital. It is a hospital that has made the most noise on Facebook. So I expected that the equipment you had done at that hospital, you state of the art equipment. Is it not the same hospital Mathias Ezeaku Ejiofor? So that hospital, the capable of Igboman, but Mathias that he had to leave his own hospital and run to another hospital to go and get quality health care. Okay, if from Pablo blocked, I will meet you in Nasarawa. Are you seeing what we are seeing? And if an imaginary hospital set up to scam you people, to keep scamming you people, just look at, just for Chekube to make a live video na hospital, Ebe Mathias no. Just for Chekube to make a live video where Mathias is, he had to a day to or in the morning of that day post a video of Ebe Kumazinapo Abiume Jimeto. He had to first of all work on your psychology, reminding you that this is what Mathias has been doing, to use the innocent children to work on your psychology. He had to do that. Go and prepare your mind before they go into the main video of introducing to you that Mathias need to go to Obodo Iwo for treatment. I am still coming to that. And that is the essence of setting up that empty space somewhere, just to work on your brain. Just to work on your brain. Can you go to that hospital to go and take treatment? I am asking you. I am asking you. There is no hospital in this Nigeria. Bendocha a record go na mmadụ nwụrụ there. How, no matter how powerful also, my uncle Dinne Moshie Wogamo Bojeri Zambia Nkaikwano na 9th. He announced no last time. Molona St. Nicholas Hospital. Do you know how much it costs to stay one day in St. Nicholas? Do you know how much it costs to stay 3 days in St. Nicholas? We are talking of money running into millions. If you stay in St. Nicholas for 3 days, St. Nicholas is a hospital where any emergency, a doctor will be flown in immediately. A specialist, a fly in within 24 hours to come and handle that emergency. Go and make inquiries about St. Nicholas Hospital in Lagos, or hospital every Onyawana can walk in. Or hospital ya won't even area eba kahana lift ake gbagelu. Ikuru go do the first thing before you gbagelu. Oh ya wo na no onye ya nwa of odugo show no fugo woma before we nwa. Yet my uncle died in that hospital. So that is to show you that there is no hospital in this world that only mother people recorded in that hospital. Since Mathias Ezeaku Ejiofor record go. There is nothing happening there. On a match okay will brain ka on or anisi. Eje me video there. Acho ko on or anisi. Eje me video there. Okulu picture could you say in an office or a doctor? Is he a doctor? Who is the resident doctor there in that hospital? We want to know that doctor so that we know his qualification. Let us see him. Is Mathias the doctor? Is Mathias the doctor? Dr. Nkendere retired, being the chief medical director of the Assistant Hospital Akudo. Why is it that Bishop Abuluho doctor not there? Why is it that Bishop had a parade as a doctor? Even office doctor or Bishop Yame, office Bishop Aduze higher than office doctor na that hospital. Anamajoga jojo. Elola no nkwankwa flat ije rente ya penti shaye jebukoro nkwankwa bed mama no penti ka gbalo tiko win we zegelu na ka doctor. You cannot attend to yourself now. You quickly run to a better hospital. It is a lesson and the message. We talked about the ambulance last time. A emergency on a Kakoko emergency. He didn't know when they said ambulance also on the moment in mind the na ambulance the only emergency na ambulance respond to na moto maybe. The only emergency, remember, since this ambulance was introduced, since a part of this ambulance Omerana hospital, a sticker was shown to us because the ambulance was not shown to us. The ambulance was not shown to us up till today. Ambulance fearful video or picture of that ambulance. I posted the hospital of Mwavalogo, one of our brother, who single-handedly built a quality hospital in Orodo, Nimo State. I posted that hospital. The first 5-6 seconds of the video of that hospital was shown to you. Sienna, well-equipped ambulance. It was shown to you. It was shown to you. You saw it. You saw everything from the outside, from top, from down. So while you a same person who want to show us what he has done, remember, you will not know what we are doing for you. Mathias Ezeaku signboard don't have a 2-story building. Good for yeah, after 3 months, go squire Mumba signboard, Adoanana. When I choose room say, why are you go see a signboard who go on? I go see a hospital. Now, hospital, even some are best hospital, the signboard I how to can Mathias. Seraphic Hospital, the signboard I how to can Mathias. In history, signboard and the okay for even that first signboard all before money you away ofuna aya no na so close or na flat ya all along if agwala you na alo hospital agwa na rent a hospital if I na alo hospital. Do you know the difference between I am building a hospital and I want to open a hospital? If you say you want to open a hospital, you can open it in a flat. We are not waiting for too long. The moment the money you are looking for is there, you can open it. But if you say you are building a hospital, we are expecting a long-term something. So, I am building a hospital. We kept on waiting. Each time, when if a man Facebook, signboard, I will say no. We have seen this signboard enough. We want to see the hospital. We boss gani. We are one of the oldest building in Nampo. Udi ekele diri chukwu ha ruo mgbe ahụ chefuo na ha ka nwere na ịma na nwere a lot of uno ekele diri chukwu nwe n'Ọnịcha mana I don't think normal that ụfọdụ uno ahụ kịta the actual rent of those buildings supposedly within 700,000 800,000 mana uno ahụ tenant bi ka na 150 or 120,000 wee rota ụfọdụ nwere mbụ ndebe mmụọ debel fana ndị otu ka we shall do now. If you do know, Isaiah one from so many of them na nowhere. You know, kumbaru shall do no babalagas. Utena and do na can not in existence. We wrote that. We did show building now. We rent is a flat. A boy about 180,000 in there. It is a two zunde umaze buy na to our wall. If a Mathias City in a hospital, I pay. Are you not aware? So all now it takes him to rent a flat of 180,000. Use the same money you contributed to bring one bed or the other just to set it up as a tool or a GLO. Do you think it is too much? Do you think it is too much? Jane Joe has the for the spend the millions where I shop date. For the neighbor they spend the millions will they go tools so for that hospital as a tools Mathias Ezeaku there continue now for the way. Now that ambulance the only place I have ambulance remember we have not seen this ambulance work before since we go see here ambulance here supposedly something do more active na that hospital because no balai na ambulance ya bianle we buru mmadụ bujeli na another hospital na ambulance ya na ye dewe osra ya no 999 na B666 cause na enwere ike iwepụta as emergency number. Since that time I keep asking Mathias wepụta go emergency number the mmadụ for ya wepụta go here and they don't care to ask him because I myself ana me check wepụta emergency number call ya wo ngagido pụta for ebe nwere accident on this number say regarding the ambulance around there blow nya o sere go liwu ahụ na ambulance ya wo na hospital ye ko ye bute mmadụ that it is for ndị Igbo. Remember no dey shape ndị Igbo etu akosi we je kpọrọ onye Igbo boy na afa ndị Igbo gwa aya no ebe mere agreement onye o je kpọrọ boy onye ahụ nyeri akaru ife ọrụ alụsha ọgwa anyị na the boy serve ndị Igbo that it is time for ndị Igbo to settle him. So etu akwa ka o si wee jekwa gotakwa ambulance for ndị Igbo. Ndị Igbo have never seen that ambulance in action till today. The only place I afọ how this ambulance works agwa anyị na metal and piston ka ogono ambulance ọfụ onwebeghị ife ọlụrụ mere mmebi o wee gba mgbe o ji wee nweta onwe ya o ji wee cover that part of the line. You got to go. So, when is your eyes ever going to be opened? I expected him. He can as well wake up today. Jane Hospital, yeah, but the fact is that I actually allowed him to open his mouth and say that na formation in no ya doesn't see na hospital, yeah, I guess at this hospital I'll be an treatment. I can sleep in your house out of no emergency, out of naive, but always na no even man support on the akopolo money on an ababube. Man akopolo the mother na ababube hang one abapta almost na bella home. So I na area ukulu ngakoro. Instead of all just in a hospital, yasena chief medical director. No on board. I got the hospital of Fuma. Ndahu aduha ni mangale no Ghana around. Obalo also, but in a hospital also. It is telling you something. No only well, hear me. That hospital is one of the tools they just manipulate you when I ask you they go. They must pay. If Mathias use psychological, they must pay. Psychology, they must pay. On your call they use rule. And don't know now. Ono ya kugido welu bosi decide the land. Your ability to stop paying is the moment Jesus Christ take the center space of your head. That day, you will cease to pay. Can you count how much you have given to Mathias within the past 3 months? Can you go past them? Can you count how much you have given to Mathias within the last 3 months? Can you go past them? Can you go within that same 3 months? Jesus Christ in Mathias in you. You know, come on, when you're in the Mahafuya, carry man enough when you're in Mania. And a major adjutant. You know, come on, Namada when you're in Mania. I am still expecting the day Mafuya in Mania. Carry man when you're in Mania, or I can alufisi die. Umbeopuna Rufisi Umbeumolo. The Duke Egoha, wishing for the name. It is possible for the may have blood 419, but the way the story has it, no Mbakalu Fesi, Mbaye National Stadium, Mbaye Mamili, Lema Divanija. Oh, Mbakaya Polo, Unyosha. May go see it, not to reaka. Yeah? Okay. Your strength will be how Ogechi will regain her freedom. Okay, Anashebe. When Ogechi regains her freedom, you can join us. That is the best way to be taking care of Willie of Ekedo Kono. Kita we na alum madolo or na anticipate the door ya for FIFA na alo. Manankono na na atolo na yaka. Na alo no olo. Na elu no. They play, they show. Fesi ka na alo no. Na 21st century. Have you ever taken a trip to this hospital? Yeah? Have you ever taken a trip? Have you ever seen him announce that any of his family members not there? His family members cannot even go there. He should rather go there. Take treatment. The wife other Gadia take treatment. You can't go there to go and take treatment. Yet you want us to celebrate. He can't even go there because what is happening now has shown that he cannot go there to go and take treatment. So what is it that you people has been celebrating? The people do restaurant but free food today. Oh, and the mother get on a restaurant out. Kenu rice na birthday onwelu particular people akporo no ha ka yeke ife mana that day manda akwo juru ka nda choro ida mmadu na gate mmadu ju na gate godo still he mechakwara ife and then atamurumuru kana atamurumuru upon how many bags of rice taken the video on Facebook here mama ife free ma ku ife free kan na jo ife free wo biawa nyeka ya gwunu na free hospital na mpo iwe ba he fu mmadu 3 na mmadu 4 free hospital and assign akwụkwọ na gate were abata. Okay, all need the so Mathias happy eating one Igboman. I would have spared you maybe, but writing one Igboman go say how open you are. So off you go. Only stickery. You can't discuss anything without talking about Mathias Hapongo, because I came to Facebook because of Mathias. Mathias be on Facebook because of Ndoka. He can't discuss anything without mentioning Ndoka. He can't even go to Akwamozu without mentioning Ndoka. You want to go? So, because of that, why do you think I can discuss anything without Mathias? I came to Facebook because of him. Yes, so expect 70% of my discussion or engagement here to be because of him. Shekina, you want to go? Now, let us continue. Free hospital, Nampo. Kade, where are you, Bena? Name Weba. Why you anyocha? Why anyocha came in the madu? That hospital only functions when he is on Facebook. When he is out of Facebook, or when he in media, ya go see I dispense, ya go see I ban the work on a hospital. I put the level of obu astor on this hospital. I'm asking you. Ya go see I be fan the work on this hospital. I put the level of obu. Ya go see I membership card. Then abia na hospital. I put one do be go na hospital. Since you will pay. Being a free hospital. Jane and King Dr. Kendrick today. Because now Dr. Kendrick we found the retired chief medical director. If I will exercise it, before I'm going to Obasai Jane and King Doctor. My blind no to bada. He will not align. My Canadian King Doctor, ebe 89. A man where they came with the Kamambagono. That is because of Gono. Dr. Kendrick no be I got all retired go kita. Maruziana if it didn't Dr. Kendrick aka na agbaka dị 500 n'aka. I went last time. Wee kafu na aka na agbaka dị 500 n'aka ma doctor in this era ha nọ na. Man ilute ebe ha ịfụsọ mmadụ. Ibi ebe ahụ ebe after 89, ebe ahụ ebe 6. Number we nwere ike wuri ka number 15 or number 20. That is how people see something do to sheep. Or where something do free. The only free hospital are the does it mean that 99% of them on na hold of ana majo ajujo? Does it mean that yagada in history as the only obodo ebe 99% people no na hold of? So also 1%, and the cannot even enter motor to go there to go and take treatment. There is something fishy. There is something fishy that is going on there. He has never hospital house supposed to by now. The mother got to go the reason for expansion. How Mathias Ezeaku Ejiofor ya gba video say biko ndị Igbo nyere na ya aka na na patient na edina ezima na ana na ema na ino niile na even self ya hazia admit mu mmadụ duto na ndị mmadụ abịapụ na ya ebe a biko aya hazia admit ni mmadụ na bed juru eju ofu bed mmadụ ebe a na-anọzi na even ndị mmadụ na-ala ashama na afọm na ha na niile ngwongwo ndị mmadụ ebe niile even n'ihu site atụ niile ndị mmadụ na-anọzi na ọ ndị Igbo ya eji aka ha tụkọta ego je gote ana tụkọta ego ruo onye a quality hospital gwa Mathias ya mana free hospital up till now are they in a crowd? What is there? What is happening there? Now you see why he cannot be there. He went to another hospital. This could have been go 6,000. Why can't you be the number 6,001 in your hospital? Why can't you be the number 6,001? Remember that the 6,000 number refused to increase. The moment Uruhana 6,000 increase again. No leave, no transfer. I no go front, I no go back. 6,000. Obviously, that is the number on a project in the year 2050 something. He's just being positive about the numbers on Apple. Even Ebaho, Unya, Bia, Joya Jojo, chekwube ọ ka nọkwa dị a na-ekwu ndị ụmụ nwaanyị nna agwọ ọrịa ụmụ nwoke nna agwọ ọrịa ndị niile na-emere ndị Igbo onye ndewudu uwu ndị Igbo awụzikwa ụmụ onye Igbo ka ma wee na onye Hausa ana m ajụ na ajụjụ ọ na-eme Mathias kpọkọta ndị Igbo akpọkọta ndị Igbo ana m ajụ onwe m awụzinu m onye Hausa ka awụnụ m onye Igbo awụzikwa n'ala Igbo a ka nnụ awụzikwa m onye Igbo a onye ndị ka ị na-agwọ ọrịa bụkọna enweghị ọrịa na hospital ha ka anyị were uwe neme ka ewu doctor who cannot take care of himself. Even a first aid, a simple ijele Abuja papa, a minor something. Forget about the scam of Ijo Obodo Iwo. Nda wunde obodo. Acho umo okoko na umo ofeke. Atụkọnye kwara ya ego. Ijekwa obodo Iwo je gbawa video. Nke ahụ opportunity iji wee chi Ijo Obodo Iwo a na-aga usinsi. Ka ọ ya wee iru ebe a ka ije gbawazie video wee kwuo alụ. Atụkọnyere ya ego. O nwere onye ya nwa na-eri, ọ mara na na-eri. Mana o nwere isi na o ji wee kwe ka ha na-eri ya. For example, ndị ọgbọ nsị ya ndị ogbu mmada ndị a na-eme alụa they will choose to sponsor you. Ha makwa na ife anyị na-eme adụghọ mma but they will choose to sponsor you because na ife anyị na-ekwu udokwara ha na nke fa na-eme. So I don't mind. I don't mind. It's just like onye na-agwa na oseghị Igbo onwe inspiration wee gụọ egwu janjaman jee butere m ya ka mkpure ka nghọtụ since anyị ji wee nri Igbo ahụ were akụ egwu a ewutu face ọ gosiziri na Davido ha wụ kọntena ka ha na-abaghị were pipe kwụ ihe as drip na-aṅụ ha ji wee international superstar ha today. So ịnwa anwa bụta a message bịara against iso ife ahụ chitakwu na just to justify ife ahụ ọ na-aṅụ ọ gwago ndị mmadụ na ọṅụ ha ya onwe inspiration anya ya emepe ọ na-afụzi clear. So ịnwa anwa bịa against that message onye ahụ can pay any amount to counter that message. Those are the people we see around Mathias. Those are the people we see around Mathias. That is the second part. I'm happy also makana enwere something very important in chọrọ imeta. Now the third part of that video, no Mathias even thinking of running away to another man's land to go and get help from another people's ancestors just to stay alive. If truly no one anyway, because a liar will always be a liar. A liar will always seize an opportunity to exploit people. That is who he is. Ancestors see from hospital I no there nampo village. That is where the land of your ancestors is. When you go there, your ancestors will herbs, your ancestors will different herbs have discovered, and then when they cannot practice that herbs. If you want a more refined one, you go to Bembela, or you go to Dr. Igwedo, a very young man that is still active, who has even taken that medical herbs to another level. Jane and Igwedo, being Ozibondo, or a bed in his mansion. It will look better herbs will take care of you. You going to Bendocha is a definition that we have grown and we can no longer dwell in the so-called ways of our ancestors. That is what you are proving to us. Going to Bendocha to go and get a better treatment is a confirmation that Igbo indeed has progressed to the point that we then not more talk about Ofora and Ofebuse, because that is not what rules the world now. But you are telling us that your ancestors are the best. Your ancestors, they believe in the education how would scam. Living in Ndocha would scam. Just in a way to come and deceive us, to take away our gods. That is what your message entails. You even fail to go to Mazidibia, who is your second or third in command. Onyeji Mbologu Emoria, Oputana Airport, Rasambologu na Wafa, Lonye TC about that. You fail at this particular critical time to run to Mazidibia. You want to run to Ndosha, not Befa. Are you confirming to us now that those people are wiser than you? Are you confirming to us that in a Beke Wabala? Are you confirming to us that everything in Russia would allow they actually meant to her? But now I abuse it. Is that what you are confirming to us? You want to go I wish Nandosha na Igbo. I wish Nandosha na Igbo. Oh na ha na Igbo fu afa okpogoro ha, fu iyi gogoro ha. Ebe ebe a woto of injection, why okere mgba wi say na agba ikupuzie ya na complete. They can do it. I wish Nandosha na Igbo. I wish na fa na Igbo. So you want to run away from your ancestral land now, to go to another people's land, to go and hand your life over to them. If you can submit your life over to Ndosha the way you want to go and do now, what makes you think that we cannot submit our own life to Ndosha with Jesus? That foreign ancestor. You are going now to go and give your life to foreign ancestor, and you are blaming us. Who will do the ancestor? You are blaming us. For what? Don't you know that not only believe in Nanka in boy, now the wookie in the genius physically. Now, show 1 second in Dwapo. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Ngo wala na ndocha wondao. Ndocha wabeke. Now, you want people to contribute money for you to go to wabeke land. To go and heal yourself. Mana wabeke gwara woselo na nka enyeru aka na ekwo Jesus no kwa ebe ndodo no kwa Jesus ke egbudo. That is the only message wabeke wota edorajo. But you are going there now ije ka wabeke worogorogo ntutu tu ihu n'ike. Emoko na wabeke nwere ike do ye n'onu ma odo ye na anyi na ha chi woro ndowo jenye ndocha every time. Your ancestors discover this. What happens to that discovery your ancestors made at this point? What happened to that discovery your ancestors made at this point? Is this not an example of showing you that the days of your ancestors are long gone? Your ancestors even wish na hand on this our generation. Kahafu ebe technology na ibe yen. Kahafu no ha na-eji na mgbe ha azalụ eji okwu eji aba na na-ejizi AC moto AC the Wi-Fi do na ewere eji aba. Emana mmadụ zara oji ukwu eji aba. Ọnwụ nọ na this generation ahịa ka anọ. Onye ha ya zụ oji ukwu eji aba. Onye ọnwụ na ji ọkpa si ababi ebe a ya ba na Facebook. That is why eji asị na mmadụ si all the way from Abuja gara bịa Lagos for Tinubu. Ọ na-agba na social media. It is something that rarely happen now. Oji ukwu eji aba wụ nọ kịta ka ọ nọ. Enwere ike ibi ihe kọp. Abaketa we na-eje ịnọrọ na moto bụ AC Wi-Fi ya na-alụ ọlụ iwere eje aba. Ịnọrọ na ndụ nọrọ na mma were eje aba. A na-arụpụtazi ma moto bụ toilet. Ị ka na-agwa anyị your ancestors. Jee na Enugu steeti bụrụ ka ebuketa mgbọrọgwụ dogoyaro nyere ka ị ṅụọ ka obi ya kudoro ekudo. You people have always taught us about mgbọrọgwụ. Ị na-akụziri anyị ndị nna nna ha. Why can't you go after the discoveries of those your ancestors? This is the time. Ndocha ya gba unu ife ha ji wee carry go to isi ebe Lagos. Nwoonye ọcha, ndocha erima, ndocha ndị ohi, ndocha ndị wayo, ndocha nka. At this particular time, you can take your life. Bulu ndụ unu efele etu abụrụ edebe nwoonye ọcha si were mmefe dị gị mma. Enye ngo onwe bụ si gị were mmefe dị gị mma. Ha chọọ ha fọrọ ya ahụ n'ugwu michife imo. Ụmụ ya machi eziokwu. Ọnana. Si je gwa ndị sịrị na ha discover egusi n'ọgbọnọ. Si na-enweghị egusi n'ọgbọnọ ka ịdụ mma. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. Unu pụta na Facebook ọra na common sense. Ndị nna nna ya ji ogiri esi nke a n'ọsịsị eji wee invent magi invent ife ka ndụ anyị ji wee yet ịgagide pụta na chicken republic na kpuo ịgagide pụta na ofu nice eatery na kpuo mpụta na mega chicken mụ na ya kpụrụ na-azụ ụzọ mpụta na mega chicken ya sọgharụ n'ụzọ jesu kelu lekwa ọkụ ji nọ n'ọka jee n'ọkụ ji iruo n'ọkụ ji n'ọka ife ebe a na-eri 100% Igbo traditional delicacy. Have you visited Okujinoka? Ijebuhe? Mana mpụta n'ọfịa akụ ka rie nri. Mụ na ya na-azụ ụzọ n'ọfịa akụ. Ka ebe rie nri etiri ma gị. Kebia ni tiri mage. Why no kuji na prepare 100% icho ko tiri gogiri. But an ofia ko kan ni ya so haru no zo mo na ya ko na line o se choka mo na ko won. Yeah? He not justify even the na waka police. Eh? He not justify ye. Nchiri we say pass ma chitalo ba obi go shemo Gucci shoe ya ka mo ye somewhere. That is enjo. Ese nje wo ego. Mana ndị ọcha gwara that money is the best means of exchange. Money is the only thing that will make you to have this slave pass you no longer use now, because tomorrow you may still need it or you may still give it to somebody and go and buy another one and keep it. It is yours. If you want to sell it, you sell it in exchange for money. That is the message he heard. Iti body boy now confront to those days. That is the archaic and old ways we believe in there. And you think that like that you can progress. He heard the way why that now money exchange in Dutch with ally is making us selfish and greedy. That now it is better trade by barter exchange in the motion they use. Kambula ba buteki ibi nwanne nwanyi ka nnaba and they on the power bank na charger. Come wolu Android charger because na make you go iPhone. Wotalo kinyem iPhone charger. After all, you will still sell it. Kenalo no. Ebono mife. Now you have seen in oh, isn't that Jesus Christ he will know how intelligent he can be. He cannot be less intelligent than the people where he came from. Was he not that place? That's Ndosha because Abazina that argument. Kono ya de pusi na Jesus ahu nyocha ni Israel ko go na bro. Mana at first you know ya da agba kokokwa ahora ahu. Una ha do articulate no no ekwu ejidere eba before you know it you reduce yourself to nothing. You go down to nothing. I'm asking you today, Mathias chọrọ iwere ndụ ya jenye ndị ọcha jide n'aka were na apụgharị ya kefere. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah? Oh my God. They fucking way for how old and they think this man odo. Ochoki me business moto. Look at how innovative innocent. Look at how innovative Innocent maybe a motor factory here. A bonano motor. In fact, Innocent na losing electric vehicle. Innocent na losing motor na run on CNG gas. Mathias Ezeaku na old model motor. Rodulu gade hepu hodu nyambana anwaga. Epaya kanono so na nka kolo nka new one. A king can old somebody. We belong to the ancient of days. Stone Age era. Yeah? Just look at Mbungo na Mbungo na-eji akpakọta olu na dosbin bendosha uje kpakọta moto abandon for years na ifia na-epu n'ime such as olu na table na asụ no pala ife ndị ọcha nyalụ more than 70 years ago ka ị na-agba ndị be anyị no new one. No new one ka ọwụ. Even though Chanyalo more than 70 years ago, he butere buy na advertise na when they buy no new one. Moto anyo pana ko moto na ekwu na that video odonazo nke ahụ na-egosi anyị. Ana m ajụ na ajụjụ maka onwe iko na moto na akpọ new one ife a. Donazo nke ahụ na-egosi anyị do na container. Ije ebe ndị ọcha ije park ya dosbin ha tụfuru etufu bunata buy si na new one ogosibu na bekee wagbara na ọwụrụ na ndị ọcha wetara ume onye ọcha it is as good na ha wetara ife dị mma because whatever I'm not today I can see the hand of ndị ọcha all around me. It is the reason why we are still living better today. So why wouldn't I believe in that Jesus Christ? It is a simple logic. You have left the ways of your fathers, the old and the archaic ways our forefathers is waiting to find, which can no longer stand the test of time now. Like I said, some of them you wish you don't have found on so that they can enjoy. For the name and then on are enjoying. Or for the if Adamu ya kojemo obodo oyibo ma chokwara ije fundo go neba everyday ndocha Maazị Dibia Donola na ndocha nenu Toyota Venza ọ na-anya ọ upgrade go from a pilot 1992 ọ na-anya ọ upgrade go from a through etoga higriding singriding etymology and philology tamology and tamology ọmọrọ na onye mmụọ ọfụma ọmọrọ na onye mmụọ ọfụma na ọwụrụ na na-eme ụdị vidio fa na-eme enwere Maazị Dibia rie na Facebook mgbe mmadụ sịrị m ezugo bịa ka ngosi gị ebe Maazị Dibia si apụta mgbe ahụ ọ na-enye mkpọtụ niile ahụ ọ na-enye bịa ka ngosi gị ebe o si apụta ka ngosi gị onye ahụ ka ị were egosi ndị ụwa before this guy emegide ife apịoshapụ ebe a bebezi ahụ na ọwụrụ n'ọka aka mgbe na onwere ife nji ife ahụ eme ọrụ ife m na-ekwu ụwa asị ka m ghara ifu ochi ka iwe marụ eziokwu na agwa osi wedo ezugo bịa ka ifu this guy ka ifu na this guy wu emptiness na this guy wu wayokwu na-ebu ndị mmadụ today o meshapụgo ọmana Mathias na okwu alụsị ya odosigo ebe niile oguru na Venza ka egwuregwu echetara m Honda pilot oji ukwu eji aba ọpụta ọkwụsị ya n'ụzọ nọkọta kọmplen wee ndị mmadụ na moto ya na-enye nsogbu megide ụmụ okoko n'obodo oyibo ndị gorie ndị ekwipụtụrụ ya erube ebe ọ na-eme program ọ gwa ha na ọ na-achọ ịrụ world class radio station ndị gotarịa laptop ndị tirie terife a na-akpọ StarTime ndị tirie AC butere kọmputa gotarịa fon gotarịa ife niile megide ife upgrade kwetu Toyota Venza ọ na-anya rocket ndị ọcha lụrụ n'ana everyday Igboman, the Oyibo and the etymology. Sometimes when the white people tell you something, you look at the etymology. But every day you want to explore more of technology. He said to you, technology by a white man, not by your ancestors. You always want to show people how intelligent Igbo people are. But for your head to your toe, there is nothing, there is absolutely nothing made by your ancestors here or made by your brothers. Even use locally made goods and you still fail to move with that technology. You run a plane instead of in earpiece. No na modern day airport no reba we got ide nye mkpoto choke ga sobu edo lucky you are lucky all na no na airport that day even ji we mewe ndu na the I only ebe from anamado objective na name ife. Yes, I only mention no partly to that because na move focus on a message a person na airport that day and not all the abracadabra and nonsense in them. So I only focus on that message being passed to APs because a lot of people now complain. So I really wanted to hear the explanation of APs. Adama plane buyer. Ababu local flight before. Ababu local flight before. Bonone ko ya umecha ka mbuku ticket. Emecha kwa na hapo. I prefer to put fuel in my own car, drive well from Lagos to Ebeneje, or Namuje Basiena, bank Duma Hono, balance and little Napo. I prefer the name on a Nigeria now if Naga. Yes, I probably local flight by year before and still waiting for the day Mabe. So I have no interest there for now, but for the sake of so many other in the buy in a job buyer now complain. At least let us hear the explanation of APs, and that is how objective I can be. Man, greedy and English exist anywhere na Oxford Dictionary or British Encyclopedia. How full meaning of you Maazị Dibia soro. You will give how we see that we go to Toyota Venza now where Tata German rocket, American rocket in our You keep looking for modern day gadgets to equip yourself. You keep looking for modern day gadget and equipment to equip yourself. Echeta mgbe ọ pụtara na Facebook tụrụ gwa ndị mmadụ ife ụlọ ya two-story building n'ọgwụ ka o bido na dọgido ya ọgwụ wee ruo n'elu ukwu asị mgbe ahụ ka mmadụ kpọrọ nsị m Ezugo biko ọkụ Lagos Ezugo bịa ka nje gosi m be maazị dibịa ka ife ebe this guy bi before kwapụ ebe a Ezugo bịa na this guy ya kwapụ ebe a na this guy kwapụ ha ebe a oge ọ na-atụ awụrụ eziokwu nsị na m adị interested. I don't practice that kind of a media. Yes. During the time of nwanyị bitters. Ndị mmadụ nọ na inbox na Ezugo ka ịgwarụ maka nwanyị a na Dubai. Na onye nwanyị ahụ zira na mmadụ interested. Message m chọrọ ịpas. Apas bụ nya. And then what again? That is the most important thing. Kelu mgbe unu na-emeghepụ anya wee fụ wayo ndị a na-egwu unu fụ wayo ndị a na-egwu unu n'anya ọcha ndị a wụrụ unu na-abịa udo nwefa iche n'ime ife bina bụ onye ọcha nọrụ bụ onye ọcha na-agba m ife na-emebe anyị nata come back home, let us discuss here. Nwere ife njire nọ na America. Come back home here. Yes. Some of we have gone to the best within our capacity and we have come back home. Yes. We have come back home. Yeah. Uncle Sam if 2 days or within 24 hours. Uncle Sam without visa. Next 1 week in a 1 hour way with Dubai. It will call them for the bed. I pagari chief na feel that we can be home now when they say by nature. I have experience more than you. If you experience more than you, over 20 years ago, you will see by poor. No way back not to happen. Yes. Good morning. I paid now. Yesterday, what time? Last night. I'm still here. You can come shortly. You see, I may deceive you because na message you na do programmed Igbo maybe if the mother na like here so much that make a program to build. That is it. When I buy na ya fly abroad, you don't have anything to do with those things because none that if I on earth today, according to you, or how all the British water like Jesus Christ they should be your greatest nature hijanyafo. Iche maka esi eme for ofuma. Jemene can the China and the America see meta. Yes. Among how many of American products here from China and among how many of Chinese products here from America and vice versa to follow obodo. Okay, see me name you cannot be pretending that in Ezugo wafer yet if you Ezugo you want to go to obodo echọrọ ka iwuru na ahụ adịghị ọkụ ụmụnne anyị ndị enweghị ụbụrụ n'obodo oyibo ụfọdụ ụmụnne anyị nkwuo ụlọ ma ndị na-ekwu so ka ụnụ gara ife ụlọ ndị n'obodo oyibo ka m na-agwa ndị ahụ ụbụrụ n'ọdị ya wụ anything bụ capable of destabilize an Igbo ka ha na like ịda ati ego natakwa na ihe ekwenata come back home ihe ekwenata ebia ji ego ịya ada ati ewere akụribe anyị a program ha any message to capable of ikuri an Igbo etinye ego ozugbo etinye ego mana nwanne gị ụlọ n'ụlọ since na ịba akwa no need help nye ya anything fọdụ n'ime ụlọ nọcha obodo oyibo aba mba tata eje na your family house ruo ebe ahụ wụrụ mkpọmkpọ ebe etu ọdụ iwe pụọ ka ọdụ wee ruo tata eji wee gosi that you are not even planning to come back home again. Yeah? Yes, and the video Ezeaku and using your program to work out. Yes, and the video emoji program or will I work out? You see, oh no, I won't nine the obodo you won't we fair. Then we fair. They are always thinking good about home. And when you come to their localities or their environment or their communities, you will see their hand because they want an Igbo to be better because they have plans of coming back home. They have plans of coming back home later. Every day you keep telling us about our ancestors, going back to our roots, who we are as Igbo. When you have vamoosed and you have disintegrated. Okay, Boris baby son, go on. Yeah. You know what I do? If we go, forget about us here. We are fine. Forget about us here. We are fine. Concentrate zena obodomo ebahe no. Ebahe joke. Ebo ne mafonye por Jesus nilo. E wolu mama pisi. Yeah? Mathias chọrọ ije obodo oyibo general treatment. Hospital, yeah. Hospitals niile nọ na Nigeria efeluge. Hospital nke o mepere efeluge. Ocho's a solution. Now, I hope it will not be a case where all the medicals, whatever, will fail him, and he will now seek the face of God. I hope this is not the case. That is, if he is not lying about Ifeneme, because that one can be full of lies and deceit. If I will a plot to drag sympathy to himself, can them mad with you and do mucho and go if you to and do mucho million to get sympathy? Full nine then obodo you actually chuche. To Daro Boris Bevis to contribute money for him. Kojo obodo you ka dollar way down woten kunaka. It can be a plot because there is nothing lies and deceit cannot achieve until the day the truth will decide to rise up. Okwase no kundufie may last for a while, but the moment the truth is centered into a collapse, go and look at the lives of people who started like Mathias. I don't want to mention names, but go and check their lives today. You will see how they end. Unless non-de Chineke chọrọ imere ebere ntozu emere Paul. You see, when somebody look at Mathias and you can make sure that pay church. Oh, you can make sure that pay church. When do Chineke when you task. Now, as many as people in Dufie, you are going to bring them back to me. If you see here, and though they are back into ministry, Hannah suffer persecution a lot. Although Mathias one back into ministry, Hannah tagida fufu, haya da to obala, ano obala na abafaneze. That is punishment for Ebelebe Mlobi Hadufie. He abandoned all the Amadio here, all the Ndegede and Ndembo, Ndishin and Ndis and also. He abandoned all of them here and he want to run away to Obodoyiwo. He want to run away to Obodoyiwo to go and see who. This is the land of your ancestors. This is where everything is happening. This is where wisdom has civilization started here in Igbo. This is where it all started. You have nothing you are going there to do. When this solution is they told us the history of Waja as wise as our ancestors, they were able to draw 5 food from cassava. Most of Mathias members here in Dubai are jobless and failed Yahoo boys. If you see how they argue here, you will laugh tire. You see, I am not doubting. They are still the people that will come and say you are jobless. Okay? See you later. Piam. I don't surprise. After all, I've been to Dubai. I know how it is there. So if you could look at that, I know it's possible. Huh? So, why are you keeping all the Amadiohas and the how wise our ancestors were when I told them that our ancestors built their lives in their natural state without artificial and extra intelligence now operating in the world of today. What is that state happening, Dofa? I try to lecture these guys so that they can know the reality and not the kind of reality they are talking about. No wee jepụkọta n'ife wee kpawa akwụ n'elu isi kedu ka o si wee mmalụ ife ọ ya-eji wee kpa akwụ ahụ. Number 1, kee ka ọ ya-esi mma na ọ ya-eje kpa ya ebe mmadụ anyị eje na ya. Number 2, kedu ka o si mmalụ ka ọ ya-esi iyi akwa ahụ. Number 3, kee ka o si mmalụ ka ọ ya-esi jepụta nri fidi ụmụ ya. Number 4, kee ka ọ ya-esi wee mmalụ when to allow ụmụ ya to go back to the wild. Number 5, those are artificial intelligence. I mean, natural intelligence. Kedu ka agwọ si wee malụ nọ na ana ka ọ ya dapụ ọnụ biri? Kedu ka egbe si wee malụ n'elu ọjị ka ọ ya danụ? Kedu ka ugo si wee malụ ebe ọ ya? Kedu ka ugo si wee malụ his place among ụmụ nnụnụ niile? Kedu ka azụ si wee marụ nọ na mmiri ka ọ ya ebi ịtụpụta ya n'elu ana wee kwasị dị na-anakpụ n'ime mmiri? Kedu ka agụ si wee marụ nọ anụ ndụ ka ọ ya ata anọtụ ụtara na rice? Kedu ka nkụta si wee marụ his place in the house, manụ domestic animal ka ọwụ? All these are natural intelligence Chukwu ji wee gaa. So our ancestors survived based on this. They knew that they needed somewhere to place their head. They started digging the earth. I won't be surprised to see that now some of the places in Bizena that today, where the ancestors are there, they don't think about future occurrences. They only think about what to sustain them at that particular moment. They started cutting down trees. They never thought about to shut down trees. Oh, government research that we should even start planting trees. Rather, we are exploring other means of getting energy. You know what I go? I explained to them that just like anụmanụ bi n'ime ọfịa na mmadụ ahụ Chukwu kekwanụ n'idiri iche ife oyeri and the nkịta, egbe, ọkụkọ, ewu si apụ eje achọ nri, etu akwa ka mmadụ si wee na-apụkwa jekwa na-achọ nri mgbe ahụ. Yes, that is it. There is no artificial intelligence. Now, when that artificial intelligence came into play, which came from Bendosha, we now saw the need to bring innovation into most of these things, to progress those things to another safer mode. We are trying now to operate on a safe mode. That is why age will say, now cutting down trees is not healthy. Name we say for carbon is not healthy. We started exploring now the safest means to live. That is why in Docha Juena Loma moto yada aron on solar, moto yada aron on electric, moto. You see, that is artificial intelligence. Innovation is in Docha we be in Africa here. If put na say na school in Docha wo ta lie who a scam. Without that school, how would I kuziri with that artificial intelligence today? How were you able to know? Can the doctors not buy si abawa mother for major operation? Participate in it. Also, chuku will make a mother. So now when you the knowledge of Igbo puti mother don't know. But today, our people, oh, that artificial intelligence drop lie. Our people more at Ndocha. Today, we have many doctors, we have many engineers, we have many professionals among the Igbos. You are still there, seeing that in education a scam. But you are training your kids in school how to the best of what they want to be. Ika hapoju mu catering school ka haje mu waka esiesi ofe obono na ofe eguse ka haje mu waka ha yesi we draw more food from cassava. Because waja gbara na ha draw go 5 foods out of cassava. Oju mu school ka haje mu how to draw extra 5 out of that cassava. Ko uze ni time ka draw out of cassava. Ebo na agota ivane ku ama ka akụkọ mgbofo na aka akụkọ uchi. Some of them I don't even, so especially here the Mazidibia and Mathias. These three people. Yeah? I don't understand. When it is time, Ndocha will have the concept of this migration. When they migrated to Africa, you call them all manner of names. Today, that migration is more of the reasons why a lot of families are surviving today. Because if not because na nwa nwoke happen Nnewi, Jebe Lagos, Low Lagos, when we meet a greener pasture, where they develop his hometown in the village. If not because na nwa nwoke happen Nigeria, Jebe Gambia or Jebe Sierra Leone, whereby meet a greener pasture, where they develop his hometown no much. A lot of things age will develop an Igbo today. See from outside an Igbo, are you going to argue it? Come, let us argue it. But that will be a topic for another day. Abereba, London, Ebony State, London. All the people, or rather 60% of the people who are building those wonders, where are they residing? That is the concept of migration. Yes, Ndosha Bialo, Africa. To develop Africa and to take something from Africa to go and develop their place. It is not a crime. We are doing it now. In America, are you not taking from America and bringing, you are working for them? While you are working for them and rendering those services to them, you are also bringing something there to come back home to develop your own. And it is now the order of the day. If not because they first took the first step, how do you know that you are supposed to reciprocate? Today, onye nokata oshoko onogaria, onye nokata oshoko onogaria, migration become the very essence of our existence. Pay attention. Like they always feel like Ndosha thereby to come and take. Ndosha thereby to come and take. Who goes to somewhere and doesn't want to take? When you give, you are supposed to take. When you give, or need always services when you get money there, are you not bringing back home? So how do you think Ndosha is there in Africa? They are making faflanya, kuzela ifaflanya, that they are not supposed to take something back home. Is that what you are telling me? It became a crime. Why na mba Europe niile, mba America niile, ụmụ Igbo juru ebe ahụ a na-ebunata ego here. Wori bịa na-edozi be anyị. Ndị ọcha mere ọwụrụ alụ. Yeah, ọka wụ ụbọchị a ka e maintain Third Mainland Bridge. Ndị ọcha lụrụ ha many years ago mgbe ha bịara. They showed us what we can do with that money. We have this money before. We don't know what to do with it. Go see what we can actually do with this money. Even a long time after they left, we are still unable to make good use of that money. I wish in Hamalo buy in 1990. Jena no Bodoline, Hamalo na 1980, 1970. Obodolina Wobodoli Wotata. Jena Zimbabwe. Before Mugabe Shoha, Jena Zimbabwe, Ebata Harareta. Ibata Harareta. Ishene Bata Bendosha. Umoboda Wobodo Ndosha Nalona not too long ago. Now, after they left, even Zimbabwe was able to make out of their obodo since they left. We are not good learners in Africa here. We are not good learners in Africa here. Oh, are you good learners in Africa? We are supposed to maximize the potentials in Ndosha here to our own advantage. It is today that the people have understand that Ndosha discovered earlier enough that the world will sooner or later turn into a global community where you can no longer depend on what you have. You can no longer depend on what you have. Your economy may depend on Lagos. My economy may depend on Zambia. But we're coming back again so that we can round up this station. I still remain your favorite, Ezugo, the face behind Ezugo Global TV. Oya Gazino.